Schwarber at second base for Bryce Harper now. Harper, little rollover ground ball. Freeman hits Glasnow, and there is out number 2. Over to third goes Schwarber. So now first and third with 2 away, and Brandon Marsh at the plate. Dodger fans get loud.
Got him swinging. Pumped 99 by him. Bookending K's in a scoreless first for Glasnow.
Sanchez struck out Ohtani 3 times in the Game 1 start last Saturday. There's a ground ball. Boom. Oh, he misplayed it. And it's into left center. Kike Hernandez to third. A crack in the armor. Phillies have been pretty tight defensively here in LA. There are no bad hops, believe me, in this infield. Bohm just kicked that one. So Bohm lifted up the gate at an E5. First and third now. Mookie Betts steps in. Dodgers have an opportunity to cash one in.
Swings and grounds one to first. Harper lays down, he smothers it, gets up, steps on the bag, and the side is retired and the threat averted after the 2-out error by Bohm. No harm done as Christopher Sanchez makes a pitch on Mookie Betts to get out of trouble.
Schwarber 2 homers yesterday. Did have a double in the first. And a swing and a miss. He got him on a curve. 7 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow.
He struck him out. Froze him with a fastball at 97. And Glasnow exits to a raucous ravine after his 8th punch-out completes his 6th scoreless inning.
See what it goes with. No balls, 2 strikes. Ohtani's 0 for 2 and a strikeout. Sanchez to his signature pitch, the changeup. Ohtani's 0 for 3 and now 1 for 17 in this series. Sanchez opens up the 6th inning with a K.
I mean, that's just 3 perfectly executed pitchers. It's one of the best hitters in the game.
Hernandez with that game-winning home run. One of the biggest swings of the bat in this series thus far. And he shoots one into right field, a base hit. Oh, professional piece of hitting by Teoscar Hernandez. Back-to-back singles for the Dodgers. 2 on with 1 out. And now the Dodgers are set up with 2 on and Freddie Freeman coming up. The 0-1, Freeman. Ground ball, Stott backhands it, shovels it to Turner. They get the out. Good play by Stott to Turner. Out number 2 in the inning, and the runners are at first and third now for Tommy Edman.
Swing and a bouncer back towards the mound. In to get it, Sanchez spins, fires. He got him, and the inning is over as Christopher Sanchez hops off the mound. He makes the play, a high five for his catcher JT Realmuto. And 6 scoreless innings for Sanchez here at Dodger Stadium in Game 4.
Continuing the theme of starting pitchers turned relievers making up the bullpen now for Dave Roberts.
Sheehan and then, of course, Sasaki.
Right off the end of the bat, that is going to fall, a base hit. JT Realmuto, leadoff single in the 7th inning. Brings up Max Kepler now. Kepler on the ground. Freeman's out to second, out there, and Sheehan missed it. And I think it goes in the dugout. It does. That was not a bad throw from Betts. Sheehan was crashing over trying to get his foot on the bag and make the play. And that's going to put Kepler at second base. 3-6 on the put out of Realmuto, but an opportunity missed here for Sheehan. Phillies in their 2nd consecutive elimination game. Now they have the go-ahead runner at second base. Nick Castellanos. Hot one, fair ball, hits the line, and in to score is Kepler. On his way to second goes Castellanos. He's in there. It's a double. The Phillies have grabbed the lead here in Game 4. Castellanos with a 2-strike double. It just hit the paint down the left field line.
Well, mistake location-wise. He turns it right inside the line. You think about it, B.A. Castellanos now 2 for 14 this postseason, but both hits have been huge doubles. And driving in 2 in Game 2, and this one right here to give the Phillies a 1-0 lead.
The Phillies strike first in the 7th inning of this game. Another 3-2, and Stott in the air, left center, got a little bit of carry. Pajes makes the play on the track. Castellanos retreats to second base. 2 outs in this 7th inning, and to the top of the order we go. And it'll be Trey Turner 0 for 3 today. All those at-bats against Glasnow.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, Castellanos is stranded, but Emmett Sheehan's error proves costly as the Phillies score the first run in Game 4.
You got Ohtani coming up to the plate. I know he's 1 for 17 with 8 Ks this postseason, and this will be the sign of ultimate respect right here. And they're going to put him on.
So it puts Mookie Betts on center stage. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Dodgers down 1-0.
What a moment. What an excruciating moment here at Dodger Stadium.
This is what Mookie Betts lives for. Bases loaded, full count. The payoff pitch.
Runner started up, and it is ball 4. And this game is tied. It's a bases loaded walk. That run belongs to Sanchez. In the presence of Ohtani, despite being 1 for 17 in this series. 2 outs, bases loaded still. Teoscar Hernandez, the 1-2. And he struck him out. Got him with a curve. Duran bends a little, but he doesn't break. Bader hits for Brandon Marsh. Another 3-2. Here he comes. And a swing and a miss. He got him with a slider. Vesia stands tall. He strikes out Bader. Phillies trying to extend the division series, get back to Philadelphia for a Game 5. Dodgers can pop the bottles if they win this one and punch their ticket to the NLCS. Pages in his career 1 walk-off in a regular season game. That was against the Braves last season. No balls and a strike. Pages breaks his bat. Kerkering got to find it. Throws to the plate. Oh my goodness! He throws it away, and the Dodgers have won. The Dodgers win, and they are moving on to the NLCS in a most improbable finish. Pandemonium at Dodger Stadium. And your heart breaks for Ryan Kerkering. Dodgers ecstatic. You know, this game ends in the cruelest way for the Phillies.
You hate the game ended this way. It was played so well, and Kerkering right there, plenty of time to go to first. I mean, plenty of time to go to first, even though he bobbled it. And just kind of in the moment panicked. And look at that right there. Even if he threw a good one, he's safe.
Kim got a break, jump off it, runs back to the plate. Kerkering knew it immediately. He couldn't field it cleanly, and then the panic set in. It is the Los Angeles Dodgers. Their title defense continues.
The Dodgers ultimately will move on to the NLCS.
It is an electric atmosphere on a chilly October night on the north side of Chicago. Still some fight left in these Chicago Cubs, who have won not 1, but 2 elimination games and look to win a 3rd to keep their season alive here tonight. Freddie Peralta, the Brewers ace, toes the rubber for Milwaukee.
Nico Hoerner steps in. A lot of Cubs have had a tough time against Freddie Peralta, and a lot of hitters all over baseball, especially National Leaguers, have struggled against him. For example, Nico Hoerner, 5 for 31 in his career against this guy.
Hoerner with a ground ball left side through the hole. And a base hit for Nico Hoerner, who now has 6 hits in the series.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
It's ball 4. An uncompetitive pitch to put him aboard.
We've seen Peralta a lot. You don't see many 4-pitch walks from him.
Seiya Suzuki strides to the plate. Suzuki hitting just .227 this postseason, but he's homered twice.
Payoff. Suzuki is struck out by Peralta. And there's that fastball elevated to get him the chase.
Ian Happ, the batter. Happ had a homer against Peralta last weekend in Game 1 of this NLDS, but he has struggled against Freddie Peralta. 3 for 35 in their head-to-head battles. A swing and a drive, deep right field. It's got a chance. Gone. 3-run homer, Ian Happ. Cubs lead 3-0.
Once again, the first inning for the Cubs strikes. Ian gets a pitch up and in his wheelhouse, and he hammers this ball. Line drive rocket to the bleachers in right, and you can't get much louder here at Wrigley Field.
Listen to this crowd.
Ian Happ with just his 3rd hit of the series, and it's his biggest one yet. Well, the Cubs now have 11 first-inning runs in this series. 21 total between the two teams.
Each team has threatened along the way. In fact, both teams threatened in the 5th inning, but neither team scored. It'll be Kelly, Crow Armstrong, and Swanson now in the bottom of this 6th inning.
On the ground from Kelly. Off the short hop, Durbin unable to field it.
Well, difficult chance for Durbin. He made the right decision. He couldn't wait back on it because he'd lose the play. So he had to come in and try to get the short hop. He did not. He got the in-between hop. And at that point, you're just hoping that it hits right in the pocket, and it did not.
Pete Crow Armstrong now. And he bunts this right back to the mound. Ashby looks at second, fires a strike to first. Nobody was covering third. But the Brewers able to get Joey Ortiz to rotate around and get there, preventing an advance. The sacrifice successful.
Dansby Swanson bats. He struck out twice.
Here it comes. And it's ball 4.
Now Shaw will bat. Ashby has faced 6 batters and had a lot of deep counts. He's got a great arm run, but we've seen him get a little wobbly with the command, and he's in that mode right now.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He has had some issues, command issues at times.
And Shaw pokes this into center for a base hit. They're waving around Kelly. And the Cubs extend their lead. An RBI single for Shaw to tack on some insurance in the 6th.
Ashby goes with a breaking ball after the heater. This pitch is down and away, and all Matty does just puts a little 3/4 swing on it. This pitch is going to bounce right behind home plate, but he goes out and gets it. And 15 love over the second base bag to drive in a run.
Lineup turns over. Bush at the plate. First pitch swinging. Diving stop by Vaughn at first. And he'll win the foot race to the bag. He takes extra bases away from Michael Bush.
What a play by Andrew Vaughn. To his left, ball was smoked and with the dive, but also had the wherewithal to get over there. I don't think Ashby, the left-hander, was going to get over. He was a spectator at first, so Vaughn knew to get there and beats Bush to the bag.
And manager Pat Murphy is going to bring in a new pitcher, a right-hander, to face Nico Horner. Runners at second and third, 2 down. Chad Patrick to face Nico Horner.
1-2, and Horner bounces one to second. Turang makes the play, but the Cubs add some insurance.
They have stretched at Wrigley, and Kyle Tucker will lead things off.
Fly ball, deep left center. This ball's got a chance. Gone. Kyle Tucker with a home run. Cubs lead 5-0.
That is a huge swing of the bat for the Chicago Cubs, and an even bigger swing of the bat for Kyle Tucker. Left on left, gets a pitch away and hammers it to left center field for a long home run. And if he gets hot, the Cubs are going to get hot.
Well, we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a 5-run game. One away. Here's Michael Bush. There's a high fly ball, deep right center. Back toward the wall. It's got a chance. Gone. Michael Bush has done it again. Bush with a home run, and the Cubs now lead 6-0. And that one should put it on ice.
I know there's some hot hitters in the playoffs, but can you be any hotter than Michael Bush? He gets a heater in the middle of the zone, and it's a souvenir. He crunches this one into the wind to right center, about 3 rows deep. He is just as hot as you can get.
His 3rd homer in the series, 4 postseason home runs for Michael Bush.
Back here in Chicago, 3 outs for the Brewers to avoid being sent back to Milwaukee for a Game 5. Caleb Thielbar comes out of the bullpen for his 2nd appearance of the series. Bouncing ball from Turang. Handled by Horner, the Gold Glove winner.
Vaughn's been on base twice. A single, a walk, and a pop-up.
2-2, bounce to short. Routine for Swanson. Out number 2. Now the fans standing, 1 out to go, and this game will be headed to a Game 5 in the best of 5. Grounder to short. This could do it. They throw to first, and the Cubs win the ball game 6-3 on the putout. The Cubs win it by a score of 6-0, and there will be a Game 5 Saturday night in Milwaukee between these two teams.